that did not end out well, guys.
Colin Mockery had a fun time in that episode, I believe.
Yes.
They went over a little couple waves and little bumps in there, if you know what I mean.
But it's coming back to the CW, correct?
Yes, it's the CW instead of ABC.
All right. Do you think that's landlocked? Like, that's going to make them a lot of money, CW, or do you think that needs to go back to, like, ABC?
I don't know. I mean, like, honestly, if CW can get out and say, hey, we're bringing back Who's Line, that could actually give them a lot of views and a lot of revenue that they haven't had, because CW's kind of been lagging behind the big three.
No, Big Four.
Big Four, sorry.
It's okay.
Wow.
It's okay. Well, anything. Anything else on Whose Line is it anyway, guys? Or should we move on?
Looking forward to it. I'm
really looking forward to
I
it, too.
screamed like a little girl when I heard it was coming back.
Yes.
I will own up to that.
I can't wait for my sides to hurt because I'm just going to laugh and laugh and laugh.
I say I'm probably going to go on to YouTube and watch my old clips that I have saved.
I just missed the old ladies coming out from the audience, and they're doing the little bleep, bloop, bloop, bleep.
They do sound effects.
Yes, I remember that episode.
All right.
And they keep making fun of him for it.
Moving on. Carly Rae Jepsen in the big news today talking about how she is canceling her performance for the Boy Scouts of America.
Really?
Yes. The date for this was supposed to happen in July. It's supposed to happen at Mount Hope in West Virginia. She was quoted saying that she doesn't like it because they're too homophobic.
Didn't Train do the same thing just recently?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes, they did. So
That's interesting. I think that's interesting, especially with our a recent Girl Scout story that the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts are in the media a lot right now.
Yeah. Wasn't there like these huge like petitions to try and be more inclusive with that sort of thing though with the Boy Scouts too?
I thought so too.
Yeah. So I'm kind of confused.
I'm pretty sure they were actually shot down that they were, keeping the rules the way they are, which was a big disappointment to a lot of people in the community. It's really tough sometimes to get into these groups, and it's sad that you can't have that same sense of community. Like, I loved going to Girl Scouts. It would be sad if I couldn't have my friends there.
I know there's a bunch of controversy, where the people that are in the members of the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, I mean, that's not their belief, and they're just, set with those beliefs because, the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts have those beliefs and whatnot, but that doesn't mean, the people that are in it feel that way, and that really stinks for them with the whole concert. But you got to think of, the singer, they don't want to have that, latched onto them, that they did that for their benefit, you know what I mean?
I think Carly Rae Jepsen may be taking this just a little too personal.
She's not that big of a
You're
star.
not that big of a star,
Yeah.
exactly.
Not just yet. I mean, hey, when you become something like Beyonce, then we can talk.
Exactly. I mean, Train, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. This is their third album coming out. Carly Rae, you got one song, maybe
You should
two
live it
songs
up.
that you
You
know
should live
about.
it up while you can,
Maybe you
Carly
should
Rae.
try and find a little bit more fans before you start canceling every little show that has a nook and cranny that you don't
You're
like.
doing
about
it for, a little birthday party pretty soon, you
It's I am not showing up for Elizabeth's 4th birthday.
Personal birthday.
She didn't buy my album. That's what I'm saying. And Carly, calm down. Calm down.
Oh, poor Carly Rae. Actually, did you guys hear about David Beckham? He's going to be the new global ambassador for China so that he can start getting soccer going again within that country.
Okay.
Actually.
I thought,
that's cool.
I was assuming they were going to probably maybe
Yeah.
put him in political power.
No, so
Beckham
that's
has
why I
to
was
do with
confused with the whole
China's-
global ambassador thing. Why they would name it that is beyond me. But, I mean, hey, as long as he's getting the
vote
sport
for him.
up and going again, because he's good looking, my friends.
He is a Calvin
Sex
Klein
sells.
model. He's got some
Yeah,
nice
have
abs
you-
out there.
Have you seen his new recent H&M
Is that the one where he
commercial?
runs and gets completely naked? near
Oh,
the end
yeah.
of it?
I haven't
too
seen
much.
that, but I will
Too
make
much.
sure to watch that
Way
after
too
this.
I'm not an H&M because of that.
I'm not complaining at all.
I'm complaining. That's too much, David. Come on.
But I mean,
Keep
I
the
guess
secret.
he's going to all different clubs and stuff, not within major leagues, but actually clubs for children to get people going and just trying to start the sport up again within
He
the
can
country.
come to my club anytime he wants. I wouldn't even mind a private lesson. I could use some help on my corner kicks. Not gonna lie.
Who can't? All right, but we're going to stop right there, and we're going to take a little break and go and see and check out those perfect little pets.
Speaking of the Oscars, this guy is an award winner. Oscar is only 8 months old, but a very sweet and laid-back guy. This is Scout. He is 2 years old and loves to play. He is very friendly and loves attention. Meet George, a 4-month-old boxer mix. He's cute, fun, curious, and a lovable guy. Meet Hambone. He's a 1-year-old lovable coonhound mix.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
The number, wait.
781-4014 again is the number for the Cooley Region Humane Society. Alex, why don't you take us to our next topic?
Well, first of all, Lindsay Lohan and Charlie Sheen had a movie together, as we all know, and Scary Movie 5, and he gave her $100,000 because she was in debt after, drugs and alcohol and things like that. And now he wants to be her mentor. And I just want to think, if I wanted a mentor, I'm not going to have Charlie Sheen as my mentor.
Well, she's actually showing up on his new show, Anger Management, and playing herself. So, we'll see how that
That's
goes.
a big stretch.
Yeah.
Nobody can play Lindsay Lohan like Lindsay Lohan.
Exactly.
Well, Dad, can I get $100,000 from
Right?
Charlie Sheen?
I want to go, have some alcohol.
I'm all right.
That's just teaching people to go mess up. I mean, celebrities, oh, now you can be on the show after you mess up and get more fame or something like that. You know what I mean?
I just mean, for Lindsay Lohan coming up from Disney and, just being a child star and, going into her teens, I mean, the fact that she screwed up, yeah, that's all her fault, but really, you need to ask for a loan. Come on. Get your life together.
She's been in and out of jail for, the last 2 years. I'm not surprised she asked for money, but Charlie Sheen, that's it's like walking into the tiger's den with the tiger-blooded man himself.
Two crazy people that should not be, associating with each
It's
other.
like two unstoppable forces hitting each other.
It's like the blind leading the blind right there. I mean, how are you going to help someone else when you don't even know what you're doing right now?
Yeah. It makes no sense.
They met on the set of Scary Movie 5?
Yeah.
Is that the whole point?
They
Why?
went-
what is going on? Why are we doing another Scary Movie, first of all? Do we not remember what happened in Scary Movie 4 and how just really bad of a concept that movie was? They made fun of War of Worlds and Saw at the same time. Horrible idea. They're gonna come back with Scary Movie 5 with Charlie Sheen and Lindsay Lohan. Just take my $8 and burn it now, please.
Yeah,
just
much.
take it.
Can you imagine how our parents are probably feeling right now? Oh yeah, that guy's so great. Yeah, helping you out with money and stuff like that. But I mean, how would you like it if your little daughter was, all this trouble already and then getting help by him?
I think at this point they've just gotten rid of her as a family member, and how can they allow this? Look what they've allowed the last 2 years.
I mean,
It's done.
Dina
They
is
don't
a
care
huge
anymore.
contributor to what she's been doing. She'll go out with Lindsay and totally just, she's advocating her pretty much. If you heard recently, she didn't show up to a court date too about getting in a car accident.
Is she showing up to any of her court dates?
Pretty much.
People just think they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
I got money. I don't need to show up. Just
Right.
like Justin Bieber. Where are you?
She's not showing up to his own
just ripping on a
concert.
child
Put some pictures on my
today.
phone for a little bit or something. You know what I mean? What?
Let's go on to our next topic. Emily, do you have something for us?
Okay. Oh, yes. The Daily Show will actually be taking a bit of a little twist this summer also. Jon Stewart will actually be leaving for a little while to direct his first movie.
Holy wow.
And in the meantime, we are going to be having John Oliver hosting, so we'll have a little bit of a different twist to The Daily Show, but I think it'll be interesting.
I don't know if it'll survive without him. I mean, it's been the Daily Show with Jon Stewart for 18
I like
years
John
now.
Oliver, though. He's pretty funny.
He's hilarious. He's a good guy.
But he's Jon Stewart, just like the maker. He has to be it.
He's Jon
It's
Stewart.
not the Daily Show without Jon Stewart.
Exactly.
Well, you see, when you have someone that's, really good at comedy or whatever, you can't just, put something back into something that's so original, like you said. It was his thing to do.
Exactly.
It was born for him.
What kind of a movie is he?
Comedy. It has to be
No,
a comedy
it's
movie.
not,
Is it like a
actually.
Michael
Jon
Moore
Stewart
documentary
can't do
sort of
anything.
thing, or-
No, it's not a comedy. Apparently, it's based off of this book where a BBC reporter was detained in Iran for 118 days, and they're doing an adaptation off of it.
Really?
Yeah. And I guess
Why did Jon Stewart choose that?
I
That
don't know,
makes no
but
sense.
apparently the
All the
guy
things.
that wrote the book was actually on the Daily Show at one point, so they've talked.
That guy has got some game if he got Jon
Jon
Stewart to accept the gig as director. That's impressive, sir. Holy.
More power to him, I guess.
If he's going to go down like that, go down swinging. All right, speaking of BBC interviewers, Mila Kunis just had an interview with a brand new reporter, and apparently he was very nervous, and during the entire time, instead of actually talking about her new movie coming